Please raise your hand for the microphone. We'll start over here, left side.
What's up, Dave? Obviously, a lot's been made of Shohei's struggles to play, kind of, but how big has it been just that teams are sort of game planning their pitching around him and doing things like starting a lefty reliever just to try and get him out in the first?
Yeah, I mean, I think, he's, one of the best players in the game, and how do you neutralize him? You throw some lefties on him, and that's what they're doing. And so, yeah, I think he's going to come out of it. He's grinding, working through it. And but, yeah, as far as kind of their approach, makes sense.
Right side in the middle.
Dave, coming into the postseason, obviously we talked about the issues you guys were having in the pen. Between Vesia, Trinen, and Sasaki, it seems like you guys kind of have a, kind of like a blueprint, so to speak, going forward here. How comfortable have you been with, I guess, how that's been coming together?
Very. I think the thing about our guys is they're battle-tested, and they know that I've never lost faith in them. They never lost confidence in each other. And so, so to see what they're doing right now, I'm not surprised. And we knew all along that we were going to need these guys, and these guys are delivering, which is huge. And we're doing a great job of preventing runs, and the bullpen deserves a lot of credit.
And obviously you kind of needed that extra inning today, and you went to Bandit there. He's pitched once in like the last 3 weeks. How are you comfortable going to him in that situation?
I just think that Anthony's grown a lot. I think the moment is not going to be too big for him. I just feel that he's ready for whatever is asked of him. He's in a good mental space, and the stuff is obviously very good. So for me, regardless of inning, I trust him. And like I said, he's throwing the baseball, has a lot of confidence right now. And so to run him out there against the middle of the order, I had no problem with that.
Go here in the front row.
To your left. Hey, Dave, could you just talk a little bit about just Mookie's defense and what you've seen and how it continues to just evolve and gets elevates and really comes in clutch?
He's made big plays. That play going to his backhand, just to kind of let Roki settle in. He just continues to make great plays, and it's rightfully so. He's in the Gold Glove conversation at shortstop, and that was a big play. You just never know. Get the leadoff runner on, how that inning could have evolved. And earlier, that play by Muncy was a heck of a play. Infield drawn in, going to his left, spin, make an accurate throw to get that out at home. That was a big play as well.
Go here, second row on the right.
Dave, earlier this season, after one of his early outings, Roki, there's a visual of him looking emotional. It wasn't the performance he wanted to have, but for him to, go through his rookie year, come back from injury, and now deliver in these high leverage situations, what can you say about his growth?
His growth has been certainly not linear. At that point in time where, he was scuffling and emotional on the bench, and there's a lot of video and photos of that. And for him to kind of self-reflect, get healthy, and put himself back on the radar for our 2025 ball club speaks to his fight. And, I don't think anyone could have, foreseen him in this role in April or May. And so I give a lot of credit to Roki to kind of get to that point. And now, he can look back at 2025 and look fondly at it.
Fourth row in the middle here in the blue.
Hey, Dave. I know you're up 3-0, so this is kind of a tough question, but you seem to be leaving a lot of tack-on runs on the bases, not moving runners over. And does that concern you at all?
Say that again?
Not getting runners in from third with less than 2 outs, not moving runners over. Does that concern you at all?
I wouldn't say concerned, but we got to be better. I think that you're always trying to figure out how you can improve as a ball club, and I do think that, Tommy's at bat today was huge, runners in scoring position. I thought Freddie's at bat to get him up was a huge at bat. But yeah, I do think that the situational, we can be better at that for sure. We got to be better.
We have time for two more. We'll start with Russell in the back there near the camera.
Doc, a lot of pitches for Tyler through that first 2 innings. What did you see that changed from him in the third that was able to allow him to get to 5 2/3?
I thought the curveball got better. The curveball started to become more of a pitch for him, and they went heavy left today, and that was a pitch that was able to neutralize those guys. I thought Will did a great job, the sequencing, using the fastball enough. But yeah, I think for me that's really proud of Tyler in the sense of the pitch count was early and knowing we still needed length from him. And for him to kind of stay, keep his wits about him and to keep making pitches, keep competing and shorten the game, that's what we need from him. And he's done that the last, call it, 6 or 7 starts.
Take our last question from Barry here on the left.
Hey, Doc. Just back to Shohei, a couple of questions. I'm just paraphrasing, but I saw you said that you didn't think he could win the World Series if he's not hitting. Now you're up 3-0 in this series. He's batting 104. Do you adjust that at all?
No, I mean, he's a big part of what we're doing. And so we're pitching really well. We're playing very good defense. Obviously, Shohei's not performing the way, he would like or we expect. But I just know how big of a part he is to this thing. And we got a long way to go. But I just like the work that he's putting in, and I'll bet on him all day long.
And now tomorrow you've got him starting to try and wrap this up, right? So the work that he has to put in to prepare for a start like that, plus the work he has to put in, how does he manage it?
Yeah, he's a unicorn. I don't know how he manages it. Every minute of the day is accounted for. He's very prepared, and his last outing in Philadelphia was a good one, 6 innings. I think he gave up 3 runs, and so I expect him to be good tomorrow, be focused, and put forth a good effort at the bat too.
All right, Doc, thanks a lot.
All right,
we'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.